Hello everyone and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria and we've got your daily reading here for Friday, August 9th of 2024. Let's have a look and see what we've got going on. Today, something you might not necessarily have heard of before. We've got Juno entering Libra. Juno is known as the asteroid of marriage. Very happy in the sign of Libra, and a very, very wonderful aspect for romance, business, friendships, and partnerships of all kinds. So this is a great day, a great weekend, if you will, to make some plans, to spend some time with the people that you care about, and is also a great opportunity to perhaps meet some new people and maybe even find a little bit more balance and harmony in your relationships, especially if they've been feeling a little bit off kilter. Let's see what we've got today. We've got the Ten of Swords. Ouch, this little sucker came up yesterday, didn't it? Okay, so something is carrying on to today. We've got the Devil card coming up here for you as well. And we've got the King of Wands. Okay, so, all right, so there's some challenge here for you today, gotta say. The Ten of Swords can represent an ending, something that must come to an end, something that is maybe painful to come to a decision about. Why? Because it's a repeated pattern with the Devil card coming in here. So you could perhaps be taking charge, King of Wands, exerting some confidence and some dominance over some sort of behavior, habit, pattern that keeps repeating in your life, okay? And as we head up towards the full moon in the sign of Aquarius, okay, we're starting to feel this energy early with this one, all right? And there's some really big energies, we'll just call them at the moment, that are coming in with that. So you could be really thinking about, what do I need to end? What do I need to put my foot down with? What cycle do I need to break away from that has control over me, that has a hold over me? For some of you, it's people. For some of you, it's habits that you might have. Those bad habits, so those things that start out good, but they can quickly turn sideways. They can turn into like addictive behaviors and things. And that can involve people, right? But it can also involve things like, food or alcohol, right? The things that give us pleasure on some level, but the things that if we take it to extremes can really get us in that energy of having a control over us. So you might really, really need to have a close, honest look at something and say, what do I need to end? And put your foot down. The Devil card right beside the King of Wands. This can be a little bit of a challenging energy here. It can represent that, there's perhaps someone that you're dealing with in your world that things just aren't quite right with this, right? So they may themselves have some sort of control over you, but with the Ten of Swords there, it's got to stop, right? This has to end. So you might need to really dig deep in the well to make some changes or to avoid this issue entirely if you can. But when we do have the Devil card, it can represent the things that we want in our physical world. It's Capricorn energy. And Capricorns tend to be very goal-oriented. Capricorns like money, very business-minded here as well. And sometimes can be a little bit obsessive over the things that they want. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn person, but you yourself could be experiencing these qualities here. And, but you could be standing in your own way of success. Or, considering we have the King of Wands, kings are successful, kings are in the lead. This can be that, you have been very obsessed over some sort of goal and it could be paying off for you, but now you might have some damage control to do, right? Because, imagine if you're in a relationship, right? With Juno and Libra today. If you're in a relationship but you haven't been spending a lot of time with your person or quality time with your person, and now there's something here that you have to pay attention to. There's something here that you need to fix, right? Because whenever we have imbalance in our lives, right? Something, we focus too much on one thing and something else suffers. So look to see where the balance is. Look to see where you maybe haven't been spending time or quality time with people in your life. What is wrong? What has soured, right? What do you need to work through and deal with? And the Devil card could also represent some temptation today as well, right? Think of, maybe you're being tested today, right? Your willpower is being a little bit tested today. But with the Ten of Swords, you have the opportunity to say no, say I'm done, I'm not going to do this anymore. Devil card's always tricky energy, boundaries, and perspectives, always necessary whenever the Devil card comes out to play. All right, but the King of Wands, if you're dealing with a person, maybe your relationship has gone sideways, but the King of Wands can also represent your energy trying to break away from this cycle, this pattern, or this issue at hand, right? Just to be a little bit aware that there could be a little bit of challenges today with that Devil card. We've got the King of Swords as blessings headed your way. Now, the King of Swords, it's important to note that we can use the sword that king holds to cut something loose, to break away, right? And with the Devil, we always have an opportunity to break away. The Devil card can represent our shadow self, our shadow side as well, right? Our fears, our worries, our doubts, right? Lack of confidence in ourselves, perhaps. And the King of Swords showing up here is infusing us with a clearer perspective, infusing us with the power to communicate or break away, stand up for ourselves, say no. The King of Swords here can be a very helpful person that can come in to your world today. It can be a new person, or it can just be the power of communication is on your side, right? Because sometimes the Devil card there, okay, can represent we're maybe jumping to conclusions on something. We're thinking the worst when maybe there's something not as bad as we think going on. And the ability to communicate openly and honestly is what is going to get us through this hiccup, this scenario, or help us really cut something loose, break away, whether it's a person, a situation, a habit, pattern, behavior, or let go of those fears, be more confident, and move towards the future. All right, so a little bit of challenging energy today. But the blessing, of course, is our ability to take charge, take lead, be decisive, and move past it in whatever way is making us feel good. Because this is a successful energy. The King's leadership, taking charge, masterfully maneuvering through situations. And the Kings are ultimately very successful. So someone around you could actually be not playing nice in the sandbox. Trust your intuition, because someone could be trying to sabotage you. I feel if you have that going on, you already know about it, okay? But I think now you have the tools that you need, or you've made a decision on how to deal with that. The Tower, something told me we were going to get this card today. The Tower is here as your advice from Spirit, okay? Break away. Break away, let something go, break free, move forward, let something crumble. The Tower is here to always for our best and highest good. And in the advice position, this is saying to you here, trust in the foundation that you've built. Trust in your values, trust in your experiences. Okay, trust in the life that you have built, your core foundation. Know that when certain puzzle pieces no longer fit, we have the ability to make change. We have the ability to blow something out of the water and start fresh, start new. We have the power to let something go. And the thing with the Devil, right, when the Devil card shows up, this is actually a reminder of our personal power. Because we feel like something has us under their thumb. We feel like something has control over us. But ultimately, when we really do look at the Devil card, yes, we've got chains, right? We've got chains here around us. But ultimately, our hands are free. At any time, we can reach up to our neck, we can grab these chains, and we can cast them aside. And your advice from Spirit is reminding you about your power that you do have. So whether you're dealing with habits, people, situations, remember your personal power to create change. Also know with the Tower card here that you could be getting some major epiphany or some information or something today that confirms your fears, confirms your worries, confirms your doubts. And this is something that is forcing you out of your comfort zone to make the changes that you probably know you need to make anyway. So we do sometimes need to shake things up to see where the dust settles. Whatever is meant to stay will stay. Whatever is meant to go will go. But beware of unexpected events and happenings today as well. Okay, there could be something here that maybe doesn't necessarily involve you, but you might actually be the voice of reason. King of Swords, right? You might be the voice of reason. You might have someone that approaches you for some help today, or maybe you ask for help from someone today as well. With the Tower as well, especially if we're dealing with relationship issues, we do need to be willing to rock the boat a little bit, especially if there's something that has been lingering that's really not healthy, right? Or something that, we're unsure about, right? We do sometimes need to kind of shake things up a little bit because we need to talk, we need to get things out in the open, and we need to figure out how we're proceeding, right? Are we letting things go, or are we, letting things go completely, or are we just letting the stuff go that doesn't matter, and we're going to focus on, the house that love built, or the house that our partnership built, right? And then we can fill that partnership and that connection with more blessings rather than the stuff that has just kind of gone a little sideways and isn't working anymore. Everything old is new again. The Ten of Swords, anything that isn't working, we've got to say no to, but there is a better tomorrow. There's a new beginning on the horizon. So there's kind of a lot of tricky energy going on with that Devil card, but I feel like there's big changes ahead, and I think for some of you what these changes are or what they need to be. But just be aware of people around you this weekend as well, because we are going to start to step into this full moon in Aquarius energy, and it's not really the full moon in Aquarius that's actually causing us issues. It's everything leading up to it. So the full moon in Aquarius reading is going to be up for you Saturday morning. It's a long one. It's like 3 hours, but it covers all signs. But just the intro alone, I think, is like 20 minutes. There's so much stuff that I go over in that energy. But yes, we're kickstarting it, and we are going to start to feel this. I think what I said in the video, it's going to feel like we're swimming in a sea of cosmic soup. And yes, it's going to start to feel like that. But getting out of your comfort zone and embracing change is going to be the way to navigate all of this upcoming energy, this turbulent energy, if you will. Stay grounded, have your feet on the ground, a good head on your shoulders, King of Swords. Okay, remember, it's King of Swords in your blessings position. All right, and this will help get you through. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys, okay? Avoid temptation this weekend and avoid toxic people. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.